What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk to you about SoundHound. I want to go over some of the current data points, break it down on what is really moving it and what might be coming next. Before we get into any of that, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So SoundHound is down 7.19%, 1020 the low, 1071 the high. So it is largely getting dragged down with the broader market, of course, because of the whole broader market downgrade by Moody's, but SoundHound definitely is lagging. A lot of other stocks did participate in a very nice recovery, but SoundHound just has been flat. And it's not as though it's getting manipulated or anything like that, because shorts are currently returning 546,000 shares. 30.83% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 112.56 million shares overall are being shorted. So I think in a lot of cases, stocks are being bought up like crazy. Algorithmic trading is initially adding the kind of selling pressure, but big money is out there buying the dip, but not necessarily occurring with SoundHound. And you can kind of see that based on this right here. So these are all the transactions occurring on the secondary market above $100,000. And like I said, you're not really seeing that level of buying that's pretty much occurring across the board, which is rather unfortunate because there isn't any news, no SEC filings associated to SoundHound, and they've been putting out a lot of PR on social media saying that they're participating in various events, but no real reason to kind of like exit or not really buy the SoundHound dip, which is rather odd if you ask me. No data points on a side note, so a couple of Fed speakers, and I think even of that, it's nothing really crazy happening so far. So today is a very random day, and in all honesty, it's either going to see pretty much right after I do this video a very nice break out to roughly that 1060 to 1080 range, or it is something fundamentally flawed with it and potentially negative news might be coming. But moving over to the options though, 3.28 million in calls, 1.08 in puts, 46% of all the options being done today are bullish in nature. So despite the price kind of lagging, you are seeing a lot of optimism through options. And then at the same time, you're seeing a lot of volume. So the market's been open roughly about two and a half hours ish, and we have 4.5 million in total premiums. Last Friday, 5.1, 4.8. So today is going to be most likely settling around that, I would assume, 8 to 9 million for premiums. So pretty good stuff in that regard. And based on the bulls, you are seeing a consensus for it to be above roughly $12 to $13. Bears for it to be sub roughly 10 to 950. But despite all this optimism, you're still seeing the price lag, which again is rather unfortunate. And maybe even after this video concludes, I'll kind of pop on and I'll buy a little bit, because like I said, it's either going to have a very nice breakout in the second half of the trading day, or there's going to be some negative news that does come out that maybe big money is somewhat aware of before retail. But right now with that 1041, it is trading between this pivot and this S1. So 993 is going to be a strong support, hasn't been touched today. Flip side, 1112 is going to be the next strong target, and similarly wasn't really touched whatsoever. No new analyst ratings, no articles really coming out, just that ambulance chasers, the articles, like I said, covered that a couple of videos ago on why I feel it's not that big of a deal, but to some people it might be the end all be all. This might be kind of enough to spook some individuals. But aside from that though, on the actual chart itself, still wedge bound between that 100 and 200 day moving averages. So 1187 will be that key point to really watch for, and then flip side you have that 100 or 200 day moving average at 937, somewhat matching with the Elliott wave technicals that I did bring up a couple of videos ago. But yeah, today is a very, very odd day. So I just wanted to kind of hop on, break it down on what the data points are saying, why even though you're seeing the price lag, you're seeing a lot of optimism with options. So options is a little bit more speculative, of course, but they do feel that there is more upside, at least getting above that ALMA. So wedge bound between that ALMA and that 100-day moving average. But again, also I wanted to kind of pop on and then just clear the air that shorts are not doing anything of substance to cause the price to be suppressed. A couple other stocks that are on my watch list are down, such as Lucid, which is down like 6%, again lagging the broader market, but in their case shorts are increasing like 10 million shares right now. So definitely today is a very odd day. So are you buying the dip? Are you selling? What's your general thoughts? Is there some negative news that's might be coming out, or do you think that just people are done with SoundHound for at least today? What's your general 2 cents on all that? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And if there is actually some news or some developments that does come out from now until the end of the day, I'll do a PM video just to give you a quick summary of that. But today, honestly, might be a very good opportunity to buy the dip. Not financial advice, of course. You do whatever floats your boat. But one final thing, pop over to my Patreon and give buy signals on stocks, options, crypto, many of which have been exactly on point. Called the rebound, even technically with UNH, called this price point. Many of the day trades hit on point, so definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.